I'm sure my voice is audible. Just type yes on the chat box. So if my voice is audible to you all and screen is visible, just type yes. So those who are attending this session from our WebEx channel, they can see that there is a chat section is there on the bottom right corner. You can just click there and you can type yes that our voice is audible. And जो लोग लाइव यूट्यूब चैनल से अटेंड कर रहे हैं, वहाँ पे एक लाइव चैट सेक्शन का बॉक्स है, वहाँ पे जस्ट क्लिक करके यू कैन जस्ट टाइप दैट yes our voice is audible to you all. So thank you so much for the confirmation. So my name is Rohit and I'll be your host for this session, and I'm having with me Mr. Karan Pai, who will going to give you the view on the Nifty 50 weekly expiry analysis followed by the support and resistance, and how the Nifty 50 is driving today and what are the key things that you need to look out for. So यहाँ पे आज हम लोग पूरा निफ्टी 50 के रिपोर्ट्स के बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे, जो आपकी स्क्रीन में आप फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल देख पा रहे हैं. दैट इज अबाउट द निफ्टी 50 रिपोर्ट, रिसर्च रिपोर्ट दैट आर रिसर्च एनालिस्ट पब्लिश दिस मॉर्निंग. Now let's talk about the Nifty 50 first of all. That Nifty 50 is trading around this 23,960 with a marginally like a 0.91% up. Bank Nifty is around 51,209 and indicating like the 0.29 percentage up. Now the Nifty 50 open was 23,783 and high was 23,974 and the low was 23,751. So with this I'll explain you about the research report that is published in front of your screen, कि जहाँ पे हम लोगों ने निफ्टी 50 का व्यू दिया है. दैट निफ्टी 50 has seen the increment in open interest, that's a OI data. We'll explain you that how the OI data you have to see in the option chain, and OI data say how you can predict about the market. So it is indicating about like the short buildup. Now this is the Nifty 50 current week OI data on the call and put side. Now on the call side we have seen the that's immediate resistance level that is on the 24,200, 24,100 and 24,000, and on the put side that's means the support is at 23,700, 23,600 and 23,800. So this is the Nifty this is called your this Nifty 50 chart data. Now without any further delay, I'll explain you about the bull call spread strategy that is our research analyst has published. So this is for the 9th week expiry. So we have suggested like the bull call spread. Bull call spread majorly क्या होता है कि that you buy the ATM call option and simultaneously you sell the this call option also. Now on the call option we have recommended that is 23,800 का call buy करना है and range is around this 220 to 240 and sell करना है 24,000 का. The break even is 23,890 and the risk is rupees minus 2,000 and the reward value is for the rupees 3,000, that's for the one lot. So this is the payoff graph what we have presented here. Now with this I'll hand over the session to Mr. Karan Pai to take it further and explain you about the Nifty 50 chart, that how the Nifty 50 is looking out for. Now before that we go ahead, we also want to tell you that on Monday when we were doing the session we saw the Nifty 50 कैसे perform कर रहा है, and even जहाँ पे मैंने एक ट्रेड भी लिया था दिखाने के लिए कि दैट कैसे आपको निफ्टी 50 में ट्रेड करना रहता है, या कैसे आपको you have to put the this like the lots actually, how you have to place the buy order. So we'll also going to discuss about this that the trade what I have taken on that day, and kaise you have to see the trends actually looking at the technical analysis. So with this I'll hand over the session to Mr. Karan Pai. Karan, all over to you.
Thank you for the introduction, Rohit. Thank you for explaining the research report. So now हम लोग सीधा चार्ट पर जाते हैं, निफ्टी के स्पॉट चार्ट पर. So अगर आपको याद होगा हमारा जो लास्ट सेशन था उसमें आई मेंशन दैट एटलीस्ट टिल 2nd of Jan कुछ मूवमेंट नहीं होगा, बिकॉज FIIs नॉर्मली उन लोग का एक ड्राइविंग सीजन होता है एंड दे विल बी कमिंग बैक बाय अराउंड 2nd of Jan. And today is the 2nd of Jan. And we can see actually the movements have kind of started. Now I'm pretty sure कि FIIs अभी तक एक्टिव नहीं हुए होंगे, दे विल बाय टुडे इवनिंग, बट देन nonetheless you are seeing some sort of positive movement. So 30th December को there was a massive sell off in the index, and जो हम लोग का expectation था कि towards the end of the day the market would end listless or with a small bodied candle, वो कहीं ना कहीं गलत गया, and from there we saw another negative open the following day. मतलब 31st December के दिन अगर आप देख सकते हो तो closing on the 30th December and opening on the काफी एक distance था, but then again the market recovered after it tested a low of 23,464 around 23,400. So ये जो low था it was kind of protected at least on the closing basis, because whenever you see जब भी आप देख रहे हो कि कोई एक major support टूट रहा है, I've always told you that एक follow through जो है वो important है, एंड यहाँ पर कहीं ना कहीं फॉलो थ्रू मिसिंग था. नाउ इफ आई वाज टू एक्सप्लेन फॉलो थ्रू इन अ वेरी सिंपल वे, सो अज्यूम कीजिए कि आप सीएसटी से थाने जा रहे हो, ठीक है, एंड अगर आप दादर से यू टर्न मार रहे हो देन देयर इज नो फॉलो थ्रू. मतलब शायद आपको तभी कुछ लगा होगा कि मुझे थाने तक नहीं जाना है एंड आपने दादर से यू टर्न मारा, बट अगर समझिए कि आपका जो आपकी जो जर्नी है वो कंटिन्यू हो रही है एंड यू रीच योर डेस्टिनेशन, दैट इज बेसिकली फॉलो थ्रू, बिकॉज दादर आपने क्रॉस किया, स्टेशन आपने क्रॉस किया एंड देन यू इवेंचुअली रीच योर डेस्टिनेशन, सो दैट इज बेसिकली फॉलो थ्रू. सो सेम वे अगर समझिए सपोर्ट कहीं पे ब्रेक हो रहा है एंड इफ द बेयर्स दे आर कंटिन्यूइंग टू पार्टिसिपेट इन द डाउन मूव, then that is what we call as follow through. But if there is no continuation of the down move, the bears are either squaring off, the bulls are coming in, then there is no follow through. So basically 31st December ko we did not see a follow through, and it has been a streak of 3 sessions of positive days. Now aaj ka abhi tak we cannot declare that it's a positive day because only we are halfway through the session, but nonetheless looking at how the markets are panning out at this point of time, जो एक price action point of view से अगर मैं देखूं तो ओवरऑल एक पॉजिटिव सेशन रहा है. एंड आज के दिन अभी तक का अगर आप गेन देखोगे तो अप्रोक्सीमेटली 0.9 ऑन द स्पॉट इज व्हाट वी आर सीइंग, 0.9% ऑन द स्पॉट इज द गेन दैट वी आर लुकिंग एट. सो गए 3 सेशन में the index actually went up from 23,460 and today we are very close to 24,000. 24,000 अगर आपको याद होगा, मैंने आपको बोला था कि इट्स अ साइकोलॉजिकल लेवल, इट्स अ राउंड फिगर, प्लस 24,100 के पास हम लोगों ने देखा था ओआई बिल्डअप भी है around that zone, and that is going to be a bit crucial. So अगर यहाँ पर समझे कि 24,000 24,100 अगर ब्रेक हो रहा है and we see a follow through, then we might see further up move probably towards 24,500 24,800 के आसपास तक. But again, the key thing is a follow through after it breaks about 24,100 24,150. Reason, there is a cluster resistance. 24,000 in itself is a round figure है, plus ये एक gap area है जो पहले भी fill up करने की कोशिश की थी, but then the index could not fill up. And also OI data के हिसाब से, at least based on what we saw last week, I mean the last time we had the webinar, so तभी हम लोगों ने देखा था कि 24,150 24,200 के आसपास there was massive resistance that was coming in. So all in all आने वाले टाइम में 24,100 24,000 तो मैं नहीं बोलूँगा because it is basically 50 points away at this point, and so 24,100 24,150 on the upside is going to act as a crucial resistance level. And नीचे की अगर मैं बात करूँ then the recent swing low of 23,480, sorry 23,460. Now 23,460 from this point looks a bit far-fetched, but then again that is something that we'll be looking for. And अगर आपको थोड़े short term के लिए चाहिए then probably zones of around 23,700 23,600 is where we might see immediate supports coming in. Now coming on to the OI data, I'll quickly take you to the NSE website, and NSE website पर just type in NIFTY, go on to option chain, and we look at the 2nd Jan expiry, that is today's expiry, and we'll see what has changed. And if you so 24,000 per call writing is there, it's quite phenomenal. 24,100 per bhi hai, so same way 24,300 per hai. Okay, so if we see a break about 24,100, the next resistance that the traders are looking at is probably 24,300 24,400. So all in all on the put side अगर हम लोग देखें तो supports कहाँ पर आएंगे, that would be around 23,900. Again on the chart अगर आपने ध्यान दिया होगा, so this level comes around 23,700. So probably 23,900 compared to the spot at this point of time वो काफी close by है. So 23 we see a cumulative OI of approximately 3.5 lakhs. So 3 lakhs to be precise, not 3.5 lakhs. Broader range अगर हम लोग देखें, so if we want to see the index rise higher, then 24 100 24 150 is the level to watch out for. And नीचे में significant breakdown आना है, then the first hurdle or probably the first support for the index comes in at around 23,800, 23,700, 23,600. So that's it from the index point of view. I'll quickly run you through what are the individual sectors doing. So हमारे previous webinars में भी we have covered this, and we have shown you that this is a list of 12 sectors that we track, and we think that that actually kind of moves the market. So these sectors, अगर आप देखोगे 12 sectors में से the bet is quite balanced. So there is there are six sectors. मैं देखा था autos was leading. So Eicher Motor, something like Eicher Motor is up around 6.5%, more than 6.5%. Bajaj Finserv, Bajaj Finance, they are up more than 4%. Maruti close to 4%. Mahindra and Mahindra close to 3%. So they are the ones that are leading. And जो lagging है, उसमें you have a bit of FMCG, a bit of pharma. So Britannia is the top loser today, 1.3% down. Sun Pharma approximately 1% down. Adani Ports is seeing a bit of pressure. So all in all, this is what is happening in the market. Overall chart pattern suggests that there is a chance of further up move if 24,100 का जो break है, that sees a massive follow through. And OI data भी यही suggest कर रहा है. Looking at the market breadth, things at the moment seem to be a bit bullish because market breadth जो है, that is more favorable towards the bulls. And we'll quickly touch base on Bank Nifty. So we'll just see what the Bank Nifty is doing today. Because last time when we saw the charts, actually Bank Nifty was kind of outperforming the Nifty, if you remember. But आज के दिन में अगर आप देखोगे तो positive, but it is not as positive as the Nifty. Certainly because हम लोगों ने देखा कि PSU banks, financial services में थोड़ा एक pressure दिख रहा है. So that is what is reflecting the Bank Nifty's. That is what is capping the Bank Nifty's gains, is what I would say. So before we go ahead, we would like to pause for a minute or two, and अगर यहाँ तक आपको कुछ query है, कुछ पूछना है, I would strongly recommend कि keep it limited to the indices and do not touch on stocks because of compliance issue, we'll not be able to touch base on stocks. So keep it limited to indices, and we'll wait for 2 minutes. And then in the meanwhile, अगर आपको concept of the day के जो हमारे webinars है, उसमें भी अगर आपको कुछ query है, उसके बारे में भी अगर आपको कुछ पूछना है, then you can feel free. And one thing that I had mentioned हमारे previous webinar में भी is there is a podcast that is recorded by our head of research, and it basically covers what has happened in the global markets, what is happening in the crude oil, what is happening in gold, what is happening in the Indian indices, the Indian benchmarks. It also covers what is happening with regards to derivatives. वो हमारे YouTube channel पर देखोगे तो that will also be really helpful for deciding the trades. मतलब कैसे क्या trend रहेगा, because this morning I'm pretty sure कि there were two levels that were mentioned about Nifty, and Nifty का high अगर आप check करोगे तो I mean, I'll leave it to you. You guys can listen and connecting dots is something that most people do well. So coming on to Bank Nifty now. Bank Nifty में अगर आप देखोगे overall, despite the new low as in compared to the previous swing low, RSI में थोड़ी strength है. So जो हम लोग discuss कर रहे थे उस दिन about bullish confirmation, we are not there yet, but yeah, overall momentum is quite positive. टेक्निकल लेवल्स की अगर हम लोग बात करें तो जो आज का हाई है, दैट इज अराउंड 51,300 51,400 450 के आसपास का, दैट विल बी क्रूशियल टू वॉच फॉर इन द सेशंस टू कम. एंड if we see those levels being taken out, then 51,960 52,000 के आसपास जो है वहां पर थोड़ा रेजिस्टेंस दिख रहा है. Now please keep in mind that ये जितने भी levels हम लोग आपको बोल रहे हैं, that is strictly based on price action and nothing else. अगर आप देख सकते हो जो हमारा चार्ट जो है, that is quite clear. सो इस पर अगर आप चाहिए तो आप अपने हिसाब से मूविंग एवरेजेस लगा सकते हो. आई हैड टोल्ड यू अ स्ट्रैटेजी, समथिंग दैट आई यूज, नॉट अ स्ट्रैटेजी पर से, समथिंग दैट आई यूज, दैट वाज 5 के पीछे का लॉजिक भी आपको एक्सप्लेन किया है एज टू व्हाई आई यूज 5, 13 एंड 21. So 5 is basically the average price for a week, 13 is basically average price for half a month, and 22 is basically the average price for a month. So it gives you quite a good idea of where the price is. आप हमारे जो इंडस्ट्रीज है वो कहाँ पर प्लेस्ड है विथ रिगार्ड्स टू दीज मूविंग एवरेजेस. सो कहीं ना कहीं आपको एक गेज लग जाएगा कि व्हाट कुड बी अ प्रोबेबल सपोर्ट, व्हाट कुड बी अ प्रोबेबल रेजिस्टेंस, डिपेंडिंग ऑन वेदर द प्राइस इज अबव और बिलो अ पर्टिकुलर मूविंग एवरेज. So that's it from my side. We'll open up the floor for any sort of Q&A. Again, simple request, please keep it limited to um, the indices only. And before leaving you guys, or before opening the floor for Q&A, what I would do is quickly run through the Bank Nifty OI data. So just give me a second, it's loading up.
So we'll wait for 30 seconds and अगर किसी को कुछ queries है anything then you can directly put in the chat box and me and Karan will be here like to answer all your queries related to the index expiry with followed by the support and resistance. Now in front of your screen you can see the this Bank Nifty का option chain का data है which is available on this NSE website also.
Yeah.
And you can visit to simple hai accessdirect.in and under the derivative section you can find the OI data also there. So यहाँ पे we'll just explain you कि सपोर्ट बेसिकली सबसे ज़्यादा किस कहाँ पर है एंड रेसिस्टेंस कहाँ पर है, क्योंकि बैंक निफ्टी की जो एक्सपायरी है दैट विल बी ऑन दिस लास्ट थर्सडे ऑफ द मंथ एंड 30th will be the expiry of this and like Karan, if you can just explain us about the support and resistance on the bank nifty part.
Sure. So Rohit, जैसे आपने बोला कि this is 30th Jan की expiry है because we now only have monthly expiry for Bank Nifty. OI data just based on the massive the highest accumulation of OI on a particular strike. So 51,500 में अगर आप देखोगे तो तकरीबन 60,800 approximately 61,000 का accumulation है, but the interesting part is 52,000. 52,000 पे आप देखिए 95,300 95,500 के पास है. So if you look at the chart, today's high was approximately 51,350. So around that zone is where people think the make or break level is expected to be. So 51,500 हम लोगों ने देखा, 52,000 हम लोगों ने देखा. So around that zone is where people expect the resistances to come in. सपोर्ट्स की अगर हम लोग बात करें तो जो मैसिव एक्यूमुलेशन है दैट इज अराउंड 51,000 एंड एट द मोमेंट ऑन स्पॉट वी आर प्लेस्ड एट 51,130. सो ऑफ कोर्स थोड़ा जो प्रीमियम है वो आपको एडजस्ट करना है बिटवीन स्पॉट इज द लेवल दैट traders at the moment are looking at for immediate support, and once we go beyond that then probably 50,500 and 50,000 at this point looks a bit too far-fetched, but yeah, 51,000 to 50,500 is where we might see the support for the bank nifty. And chart पर भी अगर आप देखोगे तो 50,500 was also the recent swing low as in कल का लो तकरीबन वही जोन में बना था. So all in all, again, a broader range for the Bank Nifty is going to be somewhere in between 15 on the upside, plus or minus a few hundred points here and there, because 50,000 ka hai, so 100 points, 200 points here and there might not be a big deal. So when I say might not be a big deal, as in the volatility during the day, अगर आप देखोगे तो slight spikes here and there could take the price 100, 150 points here and there. So with that sort of buffer, 50,500, 52,000, 52,100 is the broader zone for Bank Nifty. Nifty की अगर मैं बात करूं तो yeah, 24,000, 24,100 is expected to act as a major hurdle. 50 points on the spot more for the index to go above 24,000, and on the downside 23,400, 23,500 is where we might see the supports coming in.
So Karan, we are having one question that is अगर मैं निफ्टी 50 में आज ट्रेड करता हूँ that is on the intraday levels because निफ्टी 50 का आज एक्सपायरी है. So what are the levels that one can look out for this intraday, क्योंकि अभी 12:30 हो गया, 3:30 by the time जो एक थीटा होता है वो एक important role play करेगा. So what can be the expiry that one can look out or to look out the support and resistance level?
Yeah. So just going by what the charts are telling me, so intraday from an intraday point of view, I would look at firstly the 1 hour chart and then go down to probably 15-minute chart. 15 मिनट चार्ट पर अगर मैं देखूं देन समवेयर अराउंड 23,700 23,850 इज वेयर आई एम सीइंग द इमीडिएट सपोज टू बी प्लेस्ड एट एंड अगर उसके ऊपर जा रहा है देन जो हम लोग डेली पर लेवल देख रहे थे अराउंड 24,200 24,000 दैट इज वेयर वी माइट सी द रेजिस्टेंसेस कमिंग इन.
तो अगर देखा जाए तो 18th ऑफ दिसंबर से लेके टिल नाउ द मार्केट इज कंप्लीटली इनटू द रेंज बाउंड सिचुएशन. जो मार्केट है दैट इज बिटवीन लाइक 24,000 टू 23,500
500
और
के आसपास.
400 आई वुड से. इट्स प्योरली इनटू द रेंज बाउंड सिचुएशन. तो अगर जो लोग फ्यूचर में प्ले करते हैं देन दे शुड कंसिडर दिस पर्टिकुलर लेवल कि अगर मार्केट रेंज बाउंड सिचुएशन में है सो व्हाट आर द स्ट्रेटजीज one can follow it. So you should not lose onto the market side and take the better informed decision. So हाँ करण, so आप इंट्राडे लेवल्स पे एक्सप्लेन करते हैं कि दैट अगर 15 मिनट पे अगर मैं क्या लेवल्स पे देख सकता हूँ एंड व्हाट आर द ग्लोबल मार्केट इज राइट नाउ.
So global में Europe is about to open now. So उसका थोड़ा volatility या fluctuation because of that we might see on the local benchmarks as well. So other than that, on the intraday level, my immediate support level that I would be looking for is around 23,850, 23,830. Let us round it up to 23,800. And on the upside, अगर सारी चीजें positive है based, I mean Europe is opening on a positive note and all those things are happening, then we might see it make a move at least towards 24,000, 24,150. Now this is purely based on price action and assuming that everything will go as per what is happening right now. And अगर अब हमारी strategy भी अगर आप देखोगे there is a bull call spread that has been suggested. So 24,000 के उसमें call short किए थे and 23,800 का purchase किया था. Now that was of course what was based on the closing prices yesterday. So we are very close to that 24,000 level and 24,000 level जो है वो index के लिए एक make or break level है. सो जो स्ट्रैटेजी रिकमेंड की थी उसमें ये अजम्पशन था कि अगर 24,000 के ऊपर गया देन विल रिकंसिडर आवर व्यू बट ब्रॉडली 24,000 तक का एक ड्रिफ्ट जो है ऊपर अपसाइड में दैट स्टिल रिमेन्स इंटैक्ट. अराउंड 24,000 24,100 जो इंडेक्स कर रहा है दैट विल बी वेरी क्रूशियल टू वॉच फॉर.
सो अभी ये जो चार्ट है दैट इज ऑफ 15 मिनट्स एंड आरएसआई का जो लेवल है दैट इज राइट नाउ इनटू द ओवरबॉट जोन. सो यहाँ से अभी प्रिडिक्ट कर सकते हैं कि दैट हाँ मार्केट अभी थोड़ा यहाँ से बेरिश जा सकता है या कैसा रह सकता है मार्केट इनफैक्ट बिकॉज अभी कैंडल्स तो बनना स्टार्ट हो रही है एंड दैट्स अ ह्यूज लॉन्ग आई वुड से लाइक द ग्रीन कैंडल इज फॉर्मिंग राइट नाउ and the market is right now at this 24,000 currently.
This is the spot basically. So spot में अगर आप देखोगे 24,000 जो है वो
right now there's a huge candle that has been formed and candle से you can predict actually क्योंकि हम लोगों ने अभी last month में we have taught with the technical analysis concept of the day that you must have received it as per the notification कि हर एक कैंडल का मतलब क्या होता है. लाइक अगर बुलिश कैंडल फॉर्म हो रही है सो उसका क्या फॉर्मेशंस है, अगर हैमर कैंडल फॉर्म हो रही है देन व्हाट दैट. नाउ अभी यहाँ पे अभी एक स्पाइक कैंडल आया है सो हाउ यू हैव टू लुक आउट दिस कैंडल कि दैट हाँ आगे चल के ये अभी मार्केट कैसे प्रिडिक्ट करता है. सो डू इंश्योर कि दैट यू आर रीडिंग दैट entire like the PDF that is what we are sending. Also these all things are available right now under the simple hai accessdirect.in and under the learn section and under the Goodreads section you can find all the options related theories I would say like कि अगर किसी को call options नहीं मालूम है and means put options क्या होता है. So all this means PDFs that is already uploaded there. Secondly हम लोगों ने past में means webinars किए हैं that is on the technical analysis also and specifically on the options की जहाँ पे हमने ग्रीक ऑप्शंस एक्सप्लेन किया है, स्ट्रेटजीज एक्सप्लेन किया है. So you can also go and watch this means like the recordings of all those sessions that is available in our YouTube channel. So we'll just take the pause for 30 seconds and so and अगर किसी को कुछ queries है then they can directly put in the chat box.
Yeah, we'll be here for another minute because we are running a bit late for us to be done with the webinar. And another quick update, tomorrow we will be explaining about the concept of the day that we have sent across during the week. So sorry, concept of the month that we have sent across during the week. में candle patterns होंगे and today we'll be introducing you with indicators as well. So please stay tuned and please do tune in for the webinar.
So as Karan rightly mentioned, that is last month we have published, this technical analysis. कि technical analysis होता क्या है? So this last week what we have covered, that was means majorly on the morning star क्या होता है technical analysis में, evening star क्या होता है, three white soldiers क्या होता है, then three black soldiers क्या होता है, and about the tweezer top and tweezer bottom actually. So these all things will be consolidated together and we'll be explaining you कि कैसे वो charts को देखते हैं, कैसे वो stocks में आपको देखना रहता है कि that कि ये अगर ये formation अगर form हो रहा है, then what is the next decision you have to take it, because it's all about like the reading the charts. And I always say that trend is your friend. So if you're following with the trends and following with the proper indicators or the proper chart, then you will able to see कि हाँ यहाँ से मार्केट क्या जाएगा. Now I remember that on Monday, if you can just showcase the current about the Monday chart of the Nifty 50. So उस समय like we were explaining about the market, the topic was market index and the weekly this weekly expiry analysis. Now the market was on 20 that was I think like हम लोगों ने वो session किया था, that was on 30th
30th.
December.
Yeah.
So if you can just showcase the chart of this 30th December. Yeah.
This particular candle.
So 30th December, the market was trading around this 23,800 and जहाँ पे मैंने futures buy किया था and stating that कि जहाँ पे it was like for the educational purpose only, कि जैसे कैसे आपको order place करना है हमारे website से या फिर अपने mobile app से. So 23 this I've taken the future also of this 24,000 and simultaneously I've taken the put of this 23,800. Now on the put side, on the next day, if you can see the candle क्या form हुआ है, so 23,800 got breached on that time and market was came down like to this 23,400. But you have to analyze कि that हाँ कितना risk you will be able to take it and how much the profit percentage you are looking out for, because you never know like okay how the market is performing after this maybe like a next day or market कैसे open करेगा. So I remember that even like Karan also agree with us, that is 23,800 का we have 23,800 या 23,500 का we have bought the put actually, and the market was slowing down. Next day market gap down खुला था and we booked the we booked the profit. Now the futures पे जो है futures का level I booked this 30th January का, अभी तक वो open position पे है of this 24,000, because means I'm thinking that okay market can show some of the good signal, but this is just for the educational purpose कि that आपको market कैसे देखना है. I'm not suggesting here any kind of like the trades or anything, but I'm just suggesting you कि that market कैसा देखना है, market का technical analysis charts कैसे देखना है, and basis on that how you have to follow the market. So right now in front of your screen that you can see about the current week, that is today's expiry of this Nifty 50, and I think like Karan beautifully explained about कि क्या OI data हो सकता है and क्या support and resistance है. So now if you have any queries anything, then you can directly put in the chat box, so we are happy to take this and session. सो मार्केट आज थोड़ा गेन कर रहा है, 1.27% हो गया है एंड 24,000 तो लेवल ब्रीच हो चुका है एंड 24,052 अभी चल रहा है. साइमल्टेनियसली काफ़ी सारी एकदम ग्रीन कैंडल्स बनते हुए दिखाई दे रही हैं. इफ़ यू कैन जस्ट शो मी द 5 मिनट चार्ट, सो दैट वुड बी ग्रेट इनफ. सो एकदम लाइक यू कैन सी द स्पाइक दैट इज कमिंग राइट नाउ, कैसे फॉर्म हो रहा है एंड लुकिंग एट द इंपॉर्टेंट इंडिकेटर दैट इज मूविंग एवरेज, क्रॉस ओवर एंड द बोलिंजर बैंड्स, वन कैन एनालाइज कि कैसे होता है. अगर जिसको बॉलिंजर बैंड से मूविंग एवरेज के बारे में नहीं पता है, देन दे कैन अटेंड आवर दिस वेबिनार. ऑल्सो इन कमिंग डेज वील बी एक्सप्लेनिंग यू अबाउट द इंपॉर्टेंट इंडिकेटर्स थ्रू आवर कंसेप्ट ऑफ द डे. सो स्टे ट्यून फॉर दैट एंड इंपॉर्टेंट सम ऑफ द मेजर इंपॉर्टेंट इंडिकेटर्स विच विल बी कवर, क्योंकि मार्केट में नियर अबाउट 144 इंडिकेटर्स हैं. So too much analysis will lead to the paralysis actually. I believe in that way. So market indicators कैसे कौन से follow करना है ये important रहता है.
Yeah.
So I think Karan now it's a time, so we can now there is one query that is Prashant, we can take this query separately. I will suggest you that if you can just means you can drop us the mail to helpdesk@accessdirect.in, so our team can update you on this, that API integration possible from the third party, because this is something like out of the context that what we are teaching right now. You can drop us the mail to simple@accessdirect.in and helpdesk simple@accessdirect.in, and our team is there, like the product team will be get in touch with you regarding this.
So thank you guys for joining in. That's all for today. We'll call it. We'll end the webinar here, and see you all tomorrow, wherein we discuss about the concept of the day that we had shared.
So thank you so much, Karan, for giving such a great insight, and thank you to all the participants for engaging it and like attending this particular session. And we'll see you tomorrow for the this technical analysis session, which is already updated in our YouTube channel. So do like and subscribe the channel so that you can get the notification and click on the bell icon. So thank you so much. I and Karan, Rohit Mishra and Karan signing off from this now. Thank
Thank you
you
for
all.
joining us, guys.